We're on Brick Lane for another Art in Mind exhibition, and tonight's exhibition is called Boom. Let's go and have a look at what we've got tonight. So, tell us who you are.
My name is Mohamed Kawaji.
And tell us about your work.
My work is a little bit pop, a little bit figurative, and a little bit surrealist.
What inspires you to make your work?
A lot of things. What inspires me, the color first, and the subject.
Wicked. And what brings you here to Brick Lane Gallery?
I wanted to exhibit my work in London.
So tell us who you are.
My name's Cal Yee and I'm from Brisbane.
Tell us about your work.
I mainly deal with metaphysical themes. This time I've incorporated some scientific themes as well.
So what inspired you to make this work?
I read Bruce Lipton's Biology of Belief about 3 years ago, and then I got his Spontaneous Evolution book this year, and it expands on the biology of belief, and that's really the basis of his theory, and so I was so inspired and uplifted by that when I read it, but I thought I would try and make some images that captured the themes of what he was talking about.
Cool. And how come you're here at Brick Lane Gallery?
I suppose I've always liked this gallery.
So tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Gatland.
And tell us about your work.
My work is, at the moment, it's kind of a stage of relief, because my previous work was very sort of intense and laboured and subject heavy. Now I'm just kind of feeling it and playing a lot, and a lot of it's quite musical. So
is that what inspires you?
Yeah, at the moment it's kind of trying to tap into the universe, and music is a good conduit, and believe it or not, this is how it feels to me.
Cool. And what brings you to Brick Lane Gallery?
Well, I've seen plenty of shows all over London, and this has always been one of my favourite galleries. I've seen really good work.
So tell us who you are.
Maria Luisa Zini. My name is Maria Luisa Zini.
And tell us about your work.
But my work is all about, it's a world in my imagination, and it comes alive in my canvases, and it's a parallel world. So with televisions and UFOs, it's very strange. But or you love it or you don't.
What inspires you to make your work?
Well, that's a tricky question. It's just my imagination. I have to do it. I have to paint, and I love it. It's just now I had a baby, and maybe now it's him, my inspiration. It's just I had to do it.
Cool. And what brings you to Brick Lane Gallery?
Well, I was searching for a nice gallery, and I find you on the net.
Tell us who you are.
My name's James Brook, and I'm an artist working in York right now. So,
tell us about your work.
Well, these are from a poster series, and they're augmented posters worked over with paintings with acrylic paint and pencil and ink.
So, what inspires you to do that?
Just this kind of depression, really. I look at these things and I think, why are we settling for such kind of like unpoetic images in like the high street, and it seems to be like everywhere, really, like in our culture today.
Cool, and what brings you here to Brick Lane Gallery?
Brick Lane Gallery. It's such a wonderful place. I applied and you guys really like my work, so I was really fortunate, and it's a wonderful space. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Allora, my name is Mariano Gana. I came from Sardinia. I live in London.
Tell us about your work.
My work is a mix of inspiration about my travel around the world and about the sensation, emotion, and provoke the imagination of the people when they see this.
What inspires you to make your work?
Inspiration is the travel, the unconscious and subconscious, the sensation, emotion.
And what brings you to Brick Lane Gallery?
Brick Lane Gallery is an interesting gallery because it's a multi-different style of the work. I think it's a bubbling gallery.
So tell us who you are.
I'm David Absey. I am an artist currently living in the south of France, originally from London.
Tell us about this work.
This work is it's a mixture of stuff. It's quite recent paintings I've done, mainly based on my environment, but partly also based about personal stuff as well. Particularly this one here is complicated. Trying to say to someone just before, it's about two different things going on. It's about a song, but it's also about a very personal, emotional thing, which is about the death of my mother, which happened a few years ago.
So what inspires you to make your work?
Lots of different things. I always paint with music because it keeps me motivated, keeps me moving, it energises me.
And what brings you here to Brick Lane Gallery?
It's a great place. Brick Lane's become a very lively, interesting place to be and a very interesting place to exhibit. And clearly this whole series of exhibits that you're doing of not well known but people who are trying to become well known painters is something I thought was a really good thing to get involved with.